Here we go again. That's all it takes. Just takes the intro. Oh, I'm here. I'm just enjoying the music. Twitter said I was Joel. Oh. Well, I'm Vinny. Hi. I'm Vinny. Hello. This is my favorite game. And I'm playing it. This is Chrono Trigger Plus, which is actually a little different. I mean, it's been 4 years since I played this. 4 fucking years. That's the longest I've gone without playing Chrono Trigger since I first got it in 1995. It's true. And this is Chrono Trigger Plus, and I'll tell you all about it, but the music is gonna get really good. Alright, I'll tell you all about it. We're just going for the original soundtrack. Because I like the way it sounds on the Super Nintendo. But, yeah, so Chrono Trigger Plus is a game that came out in an alternate reality. And, anyway, the point is there's a lot of restored content. The music that was cut, like Battle 2, and Singing Mountain, that's back in the game. Let's see what else. Zeal Dungeon that was cut, re-added. Octo Rider, Johnny, and Frog King can be fought. I don't want to spoil anything. I mean, not that I need to, or, you know, that's an issue, but, the point is there's a lot of cut content. Added unused guns for Luca. A few restored lines from the pre-release added. And then, of course, there's actually some new content, too. Which is, the other 2 islands in Zeal are fully explorable. 1999 is fully accessible. Full new dungeon in 2300 AD. Chrono's mom has a bedroom? What? And you get to play as Goku for the entire game. So, but otherwise it's no, I'm kidding. It's based on the Super Nintendo version. Many of you know this is my favorite game. I did a yearly playthrough of this for a lot of my life, and I felt like it was that time. And I'll tell you what led me to this playthrough. I'll tell you very quickly. I was getting my computer repaired because of some bullshit. I'll explain. And I went to a little mom and pop shop at the end of the day because things weren't working so great. Shout out to Czech for helping fix my computer. And when my computer did work and turned on, he said, "What is that from?" In relation to my desktop. And I said, "That's Lavos from Chrono Trigger." And then we talked Chrono Trigger for like 20 minutes. So he loved that game when he was younger, and we talked about it for a while, and it was cool. So anyway, let's get started, and I'll talk more about computer stuff, and about this game, and about my crazy day that happened. I like Wait. I've been playing Dragon Quest XI. Wait's fine. I'm almost done with Dragon Quest. I'm about to hit 100 hours. You played active last time? Alright, so then we'll play active this time. I can do both. It's not a problem. I'm almost done with Dragon Quest XI. I literally only have to do the final boss now. That's it. And that's bumming me out, because I'm gonna miss it. And so I figured Chrono Trigger would be a really nice, thing to play again. And again, Chrono Trigger Plus has had multiple updates. It is version 2.3 now, I think? And it was made by the great Ben. 2.31. Most recently updated a day after Christmas this past year, so it's really recent. Otherwise, this is mostly the Super Nintendo version. Chrono. Chrono. It's me, Goku. Wake up, Chrono. Huh. Good morning, Chrono. Come on, sleepyhead. Get up. Oh, she has a name now? What the hell? Ah, Lean's bell makes such beautiful music. You were so excited about the Millennial Fair that you didn't sleep well, did you? I want you to behave yourself today. Let's get moving now. Come on, chop chop, get up. Your cat hasn't been fed in 3 weeks. It's been eating rats. Alright, so let me explain that this I will not be considering like a canon playthrough, exactly. If you know what I mean. I know that it's mostly the same game, but with some fan stuff added. So what I mean, okay, what I mean by that is, if there's any content that's a little weird, then, you know, I just, chalk it up to the fact that it's an alternate reality. Oh shit, the bedroom. Wow, this is a waste of time. You read Mom's diary. My son Chrono is a fucking deadbeat. He needs to get a job. She has a name in the Japanese release, which is Gina. J-I-N-A. Finally, by the way, that inventor friend of yours... Oh, you know, oh dear, I've forgotten her name. I leave the names as is. Oh, that's right, Luca. Don't forget that she invited you to see her new invention. Run along now. Be back before dinner. Thanks, Mom. Even though it said Gina up there. Yeah, I was really thinking about doing this playthrough for a while, and then a number of people were like, Vin, are you doing the playthrough? And it kind of helped me make the decision, along with the fact that Czech in Brooklyn was like, dude, I know that. Is that Lavos? Or rather, what game is that from? I said Chrono Trigger. He was like, I love the frog. What's the dude with the scythe? That stuff. I want to give a shout out to this dude's place, and I'll tell you when I tell the PC story, because I didn't have a PC yesterday. I couldn't stream yesterday because my fucking motherboard blew. Had to get a replacement motherboard. And I'll explain, yeah, thank you to Norix, thank you to Dave, thank you to, Sphinx, Charon, fucking Jeff. Anyone, thank you for helping me. Seriously. We spent a long time trying to troubleshoot this thing. We finally got it. Well, we isolated the problem down to the motherboard, and then I further isolated it. And then I got a free replacement because I got the replacement plan. So it wasn't free, but I got the replacement plan when I bought the thing. And I am good. Anyway, I'll explain all the Chrono Trigger stuff in a bit. But I need to know, has anyone not played this game? or ever even seen this game. Oh, that's a lot of people. Listen, you're in for... This is my favorite game. I hope you enjoy it. It's got my favorite music in a video game. It's exciting to know that there are people here who have not seen me play it, or have not played it. That's really going to make this playthrough special for me. Hopefully the bonus content is good. Remember the earthquake we just had? No. No? Airhead, huh? Well, never mind. Well, hang on a minute. What earthquake? We've been having too many. Something's wrong. Hope the big one isn't coming. Imagine putting a stuffed animal in charge of your store and attaching a note to it. All someone has to do is just jump over the counter and they can steal those brooms and those, stuff. Vinny, did you play this game when it first came out? I'll tell you all about my experience with this game throughout the playthrough. I don't want to get too ahead of myself because there's a lot to talk about. But the answer is yes. I got it for my birthday, just as it came out. My cousin bought it for me. And at first I wasn't, like, crazy about it, but it gradually really drew me into it. And I love it. But it took me a while. It took me, like, maybe, you know, a couple hours, and then I kind of gave up on it because it wasn't Zelda. Zelda kind of ruined me because every game that had a sword in it, I just wanted to, like, fight with the sword. Someone said, what's wrong with the DS editions, to another chat member. I like the DS version, too. I like the Super Nintendo version a little better for the weird translation stuff. But the DS version's good. I like the additions. I like, there's some padding, for sure, but yeah, it's pretty good. The cutscenes are nice. Someone said, what is the plus version? So, I know a lot of people are going to be asking that throughout the playthrough. So I'll sum it up. A lot of restored cut content, some new content that is based on old stuff that was cut, and a couple of little additions and bug fixes. So I don't know if this is good. I heard this was good, and people reviewed it highly. And it just reached version 2.3 recently, so it's been worked on and is consistently being worked on. So I have a good feeling about it. And it's an excuse to play the game again, so I'll take it. Contussie? I didn't say Contussie! I swear I didn't. I did? Oh, now I did. Alright, well, let me take a sip. Pomegranate and raspberry tea. And I have a review for you. It is definitely tea. Yeah, no, this is nice. This is good tea. Herbal tea with naturally sweet flavors. It's exactly what it's advertised as, and it's like, if you want something sweet but don't want to, eat something gross. Vinny, there's some screen tearing in the middle. Okay. I'm streaming this at 900p like a weirdo, so if you get screen tearing, enable hardware acceleration on your browser. Who's there? Can't let you through. Go check out the festival. Chrono's like, please let me in the castle. I have future business here. Despite me loving this game, despite me playing this in the hopes that a DLC character in Smash might be a Chrono Trigger character, I wouldn't want Chrono, I'd want Magus. But that wouldn't happen. Frog would be even... I think Frog would be good. Frog would be like a really good, representation of this game's, like, silly side. And, also, Frog uses, like, cool swords. But the reason I say Magus, as I've been saying for the past however long, is he wields a scythe, which is kind of unique, and he's got magic. Anyway, the point is, I would just be fine with a level. Like, even if it was just a level and, like, 10 Chrono Trigger tracks, that would be even just as good as a character, in my opinion. Oh god, I tried to press the menu button, and then press X, so I could heal instantly. Dragon Quest XI is spoiling me. I'm gonna have a real hard time with any other RPGs. We can talk a little bit more about Byleth, being in Smash. And again, my disappointment only lasted that morning. You know, it's not that big of a deal to me. But, the character does look like it could be fun. Like, they could be good character to play. But, it's funny how both sides of the argument are very upset at each other, and it's like, who cares? Now, granted, I think I understand why people are upset. It's just that this is DLC number 5, and every other character was something from a different game. And it was all very, unique, and different franchises that weren't in, you know, the Smash Brothers before. And people wanted, like, you know, something that they had in mind, myself included. But, now that the dust is settled, it's another Fire Emblem character, have fun with that. But the truth is, the character looks fun to play. Watching the video again, I was like, yeah, I'll try Byleth out, that's fine. But yeah, no, it's not my choice at all. I'm very, very, very lukewarm about that choice. But, so be it. Life doesn't always go your way, does it? Like I said, I'm more excited by the fact that we have 6 new characters on the way. And, man, again, I don't need a Chrono Trigger character, but how great would that be? That damn pixel is still here. I had someone on, tell me, Vinny, why do you let others make your opinions for you in relation to Nintendo and Smash Directs? Even though my reaction was live. They deleted that comment after that. But, I think that's the example of the salt that I was getting. And it's like, dude, whatever. Hang on a second, there's a patch that removes that stray pixel, seriously. Wait a minute, there is a patch for this game that removes that 1 pixel. Oh my god, there is. I'm not installing it. Anyway, the person I hate most, my dad, of course. I run this town, I'm so rich I don't know what to do with it all. Give you 10G if you act like a chicken. Yes. Here you go, 10G. Dad loves money more than he loves me. Children are slipping away from us, it's so sad. So this is the Kingdom of Poor. P-O-R-R-E. Everyone says Daddy's greedy, they're lying, right? More of these mysterious treasure chests. Vinny, very sorry to ask, but you just wanted to play this game again? Yeah, I explained it earlier. Something tells me this will be an ongoing explanation. Several reasons I wanted to play this. One is this is Chrono Trigger Plus, so there's new content, cut content. 2, people were actually kind of egging me on to play it again. 3, I'm finishing up Dragon Quest XI, and it's bumming me out, so I wanted to play an RPG that I really love. And D, yeah, this is like one of those things that just makes me happy. It's been 4 years since I played this. And, MC2? Yeah, it's been 4 years since I played this, and like I said earlier, that's the longest gap, I believe, I think, that there's ever been, since I got this game. I usually play once a year, sometimes once every 2, sometimes once every 3, and lately, you know, I haven't played it because it's on full sauce. Vinny, will you play Chrono Cross after this? Nope. That's on full sauce already. Hey, chat. I shouldn't be here. Hey, bring some more beer. Sir, I think you've had enough booze today. Pipe down, I'll tell you when I've had enough. Can't you see I love my ale? This town is not normally accessible until, like... what? 3/4 of the way through the game? Love this music. More like the last fourth. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. You're right about that. Cyberpunk's delay. We'll talk about that a little bit later. I'd stay away from the ruins. The structural damage is severe. There's an old structure to the north. It's been in ruins for ages. They say some brain-dead ghost hangs out in the ruins to the north. Scary. Spirits still attached to the real world live in places like that. Great weather today. The anguish of tormented spirits has created a negative energy that surrounds the ruins. Would you play Chrono Cross again if it got a plus version? Maybe. I think Chrono Cross is a bit of a chore. As much as I do love that game, I would probably wait on that for quite a while. Like, I don't feel any desire to replay that one. Though I do love it. I genuinely love that game. Ghost Knight roams the northern ruins. Isn't that a trip? The adventurer Thomas grave is on the western cape. He only failed to find the rainbow shell. Alright, so now, the fact that you can get here early, it's just for fun. My husband's never around. I'm gonna show him who's boss. Next time, pow! Right in the kisser! I bet I did that last time, too. When I grow up, I'm gonna be a carpenter just like my daddy. I can't wait for the video that compares everything I said and did for Chrono Trigger now from the one from 4 years ago. How did you fuck up your PC? Well, I'm not sure I entirely had anything to do with it, to be honest. All I did was install the Dark Rock 2 fan, which, by the way, I had to buy a new heatsink because the Dark Rock 2 is fucking massive. And it was barely fitting, and it was like, hanging over the RAM. So I got a Noctua heatsink instead, and it's great, and it's quiet as fuck. It's so good. It just looks weird, but that's okay. Alright, you guys ready to go to the fair? Oh wait, residence. This is a new residence. Oh wait, no it's not. Is this a new residence? Hard to believe Guardia is now 1,000 years old, and our king is 33. The 33rd descendant to the throne. How can he rule a kingdom when he can't even control his own daughter? No. Vinny, how are your knuckles? They're okay. I just scratched them up a little bit while working on that shit. But yeah, essentially the Dark Rock 2, when I pulled out my previous heatsink, the CPU came with it, which is a very, very bad thing, but that happens on AMD motherboards because they don't lock in well. And I was very careful. And then the motherboard just fucking... It was a nightmare. And then I isolated every single problem. Listen, it's an adventure that I won't tell you right now. Let's just enjoy Chrono Trigger. Heard Luca and her dad have made another crazy invention. Hope it doesn't blow up like all the others. The race is on. Be quiet and watch. Steel Runner might try something. Ha! This is the renowned tent of horror. Spend your 0 silver points here. Parental discretion advised. This is Lean Square. They say people who hear Lean's bell ring will have interesting and happy lives. Buy something from Melchior, the swordsmith? Sure. Nope. I live on the continent to the east. Come see me sometime. Oh god, right, I forgot about this. You can buy this sword. Wasn't this called the Load Sword? Ha! I'll just... We get one of those later, so I'll just get the Iron Sword. This game's not too difficult early on. It does have a couple moments, but, yeah. Those runners are busy racing, so they won't talk to you. Fuck that one. Kingdom's been through a lot. Like the war against Magus 400 years ago. Thank goodness things are so peaceful now. Life water. Mystical water casts life. What was that called originally? Cure-all. Medicinal pill. I guess they changed the names of some of these things. Tonic? Yeah, this was a tonic. Weird. Revive? Yeah, I think it was just called Revive. I don't know why they changed. Maybe that was from the DS version? Alright, chat. Oh. Hey! Ouch, that hurt. There were no Phoenix Downs in Chrono Trigger? Oh. I'm so sorry, are you okay? Uh-oh, my pendant. Thank you, I'm fine. But have you seen what happened to my pendant? Okay, make sure you talk to her first. Pay attention to all of this, chat. Then you get the pendant. Oh, thank goodness. My pendant has a lot of sentimental value. May I have it back? Yes. I came to see the festival. You live in this town, don't you? I feel a little out of place here. Would you mind if I walked around with you for a while? Sure. You're a true gentleman. Oh, by the way, my name is, Marl! Marl, and you're... Chrono, what a nice name. Pleased to meet you. Now, lead on. I call her Marl. Some people say Marley. What Marl? No time to talk, just sitting down for my lunch. So, you don't steal his lunch. That's important. It's very important not to steal his lunch. And then you... See this little cat here? It's a nice little cat over here that is lost. And then you go like this. Right? And then you brought back my cat. Thank you. You have to walk. You can't run. You're so sweet, Chrono. And then you pound some beers. Soda guzzling contest. Sure. Press A button as fast as you can. Ready, set, go. Not bad. I'll put 5 silver points in your card. It's painful. I don't... You're awfully competitive, aren't you, Chrono? And now the famous music. After pressing the B button and dashing here and there, I'm pooped, but this dance just rejuvenated me. Yeah, you can dance. Unga bunga! Jurassic Rhythm. I believe Nobuo Uematsu composed this track, if I'm not mistaken. A prehistoric dance, how enchanting. Catchy rhythm. There's a dude by the name of Brian Saltz. Oh, no, wait, no, it wasn't Salt, was it? Sugars. No, who was it? Just some dude. Brian Paprikas. That's his theme song. Keep going if you want to demo Luca's battle robot, or robot battle trainer. Alright, chat. Here we go. One second here. It's, how do you say it? It's... Gonzales-u! Gonzales-u! Ore wa tsusoyu! Ore ni katara! Jogo point! Oh! I got that wrong. But here it is. I got the silver point though at the end right. That's good. Vinny, you shared that exact clip last time. I'm getting it to the point where I don't even want to hear about how I streamed this game last time. Because I don't want to be caught in the time warp. I don't even want to know. But, yeah, I mean, I'm assuming there's gonna be a fuckload of similarities, because I play this game kind of the same way. Just about every time. Vinny, it's time to wake up. Oh, why the fuck is he so powerful? Can't run away. Whoa, 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 whoa! That's not supposed to be that... shitty. That's real shitty. Am I about to game over? Oh, that never happens. You're so weak, I'm so strong, I punched your lights out, now run along. Hang on a minute. I'm reading. There's a patch to make it harder, which I did not do. It says here, levels gain quicker overall, but stat gains spread out to level stars instead of 50, making the game more challenging, but with better progression. Weird. Yeah, I know he counters. Doesn't say anything specifically about Gonzalez. Sorry, Gato. The cat robot. Oh, fuck. Look at the health. I forgot to heal them. Alright, well, this is not the way to earn silver points this time. Not this time. If only I could steal that old man's lunch. Yeah, I'm gonna have to, like, kind of figure out how to, like, again, the game doesn't seem like it's gonna be that much harder. It says, like, it's more fair, but I guess we'll see. Take Merle to your mom's room? What the fuck does that mean? Merle to your mom's room? What am I gonna do with her in the mom's room? Oh, how nice. I've only seen you with Luca. Who's your pretty new friend? Hi, I'm Merle. Hey, Marl. I'm sure I've seen you before, dear. Now, where was that? It's not, they just met. This is Luca's home. Oh, hi, Chrono. Luca's off at Lean Square with her father, Tabin, unveiling her new invention. Yeah, that machine. Every time I look at that damn machine, I'm going to kill a couple more things, and then try to kill Gato one more time. I used to say Gato. This game doesn't require grinding normally. I don't think it would now either, but... No, I mean, these enemies are the same. These enemies are not difficult. Vinny, you don't have to fight him now. I know, part of me wanted to get the damn clone. I like to get it early, but you know what? Maybe I'll break the mold, and I won't get the damn clone early. Beetle. Hello, Beetle. We were just a band, you know. Only shooting stars break the mold? Yeah. For those who've played Dragon Quest XI, just to let you know, I went back to the boss that was giving me problems, the optional boss, for the 5th trial, if you know what that means, without spoiling. And, I did it in 43 turns. Fuck that trial. Yes. There's even- I didn't realize there were more trials. Like, there's secret trials over in the other place. And, you don't get anything particularly amazing, but... those seem like a real fucking nightmare. Everyone wants to know who my character married. I bet you think I was gonna say Serena, right? Did you get Erdwin's gear? Yeah, I did. I married the childhood sweetheart. Whose name I cannot remember. Gemma. Yeah. Who's there? Come on, let's check out the fair, says Marl. Does that count as a spoiler? I'm sorry if it is. But yeah, I really love that game. I fucking love it. So many great moments, and... husband's never around. I'm gonna show him who's boss next time. Pow! Pow! Right in the kisser! Yep. Also, my microphone sounds a lot different, doesn't it? I feel like what I have now, my setup now, I have a little bit more bass. That sounded a lot more high-endy. Like, not bass, it sounds like it's more balanced. My audio quality now feels a little bit more, mid-range and low end. Which is good. I'm gonna try to fight Gonzalez one more time. Yeah, hearing that microphone... Someone says, I think that microphone made those streams more chill. You know... Whatever you say, man. I mean, people have nostalgia for weird things. Understandable. When Mark Maron moved out of his garage, he got a bunch of angry emails saying, the garage was the magic place, man. And he had to then explain that he kept his mixer that he's been using for years, because that's where the true magic was. Oh yeah, Gonzalez is a nightmare. There's no way I can do this. I mean, the counterattacks I could plan around, but... I like hearing the way that microphone sounded 4 years ago was kind of... That was not good. I did not like the way that sounded just now. I mean, it's not bad. It was not terrible. I mean, some people might like that way that sounds better, but when I listen to what I sound like now, it just sounds much more full. But, hey, I'm glad you like it. Whatever, you know, whatever makes you happy is cool. Alright, let me... Speaking of making me happy... I just needed the health. Chat, I needed the health. Alright. Let's move the plot along. I'm not gonna do the silver points now. When I can actually fight Gato / Gonzalez, I will do that.
Moving right along.
I hate fairs. Hey, do you know the latest gossip? Then scram! Oh wait, no, what's the latest gossip? Then scram! No, what's the latest gossip? Seriously. Just between us, I heard that the king is distressed over his tomboy of a daughter. Just once I'd like to see how wild she really is. Oh, you're old. They're still setting up now. Why don't you come back in a while? You have 7 silver points. No. I think it's making me play the games. Vinny, did you see more Muppet movies since Wednesday? I couldn't finish it, but I watched Muppets Most Wanted, which was pretty funny with the Russian frog. The race is on. Okay. I am Kermit. I will make there be lesson at the end of night. It will be good. There will be lots of fun, and it was pretty good. I enjoyed it, but I didn't finish it. It's still gonna watch it. Green Ambler, please. We learn about the letter F. Yeah, I like that a lot. Okay, Green Ambler, go. Win. Amble scramble! Yeah, Green Ambler, you fucking go! It's gonna be hard to top. Hard to top that first Muppet. That first Muppet movie is just so good, and the songs are so memorable. The guy who took over Kermit now plays Constantine. Yeah, Matt Vogel. And he's kinda not a great Kermit. That's great. I'll put 20 silver points on your card. You can slow them down by walking in front of them constantly. I used to do that as a kid, but I thought that was a myth.
Did you say miss?
No, myth, Kermit. Myth. Okay, one more Steel Runner. Who are we gonna guess? I'm gonna bet on Cadillac. Go Cadillac.
Yeah, Cadillac. Yeah. Cadillac.
Oh, it does work. Man, this whole time I thought that was bullshit. I still don't think I'm gonna do Norstein Beckler's House of Horrors just now. The spine-tingling show is about to start. That was the Kefka laugh, by the way, just slowed down a bit. Oh, 40 points, right? 40 points for the clone? Correct? Okay, chat. This kinda sucks. And my controller is an Xbox controller, so it's going to tell me to press Y, and I'm going to look down and press X instead. So, it's going to be kind of shitty. I may have to scum this. Monsters are closing in. Throw your pack against... Oh, wait, no. Which was the clone minigame? It's the 20, right? Also, these are less points. Is this a rebalance in points? Left arm, right arm, laugh, surprise. Oh, that's good. Left arm. Left arm. I always hated this minigame. Left arm. This made me fucking crazy. Right arm. Left arm. Right. Okay. Okay. Got it. I know which buttons are which now. Yeah. Clone will be at Chrono's house. Alright, great.
Ha!
I don't really know. Vinny, you should get the 8-bit do SN30 Pro controller. Okay. Can you tweet that over to me so I can see it later? I'll look into it. I like the Xbox controller. It's been working well. They ought to be ready now. Make for the far side of the square. This is gonna be fun. Come on, Chrono. Why not use your Pro controller so the buttons are identical? It was giving me problems with Steam. So... I'm not sure, actually. Like, when I played Hades, it was a goddamn nightmare, if you remember the previous Hades stream. Hi, I'd like some of this. Sure, young lady. Thanks for waiting. So if you don't want to rush Marl, you just want to wait for her while she gets her candy. Step right on up. Any of you who have the time and courage Our super dimension warp is the invention of the century. To use it, jump up here, and you'll get teleported here. It's the masterwork of my beautiful daughter, Luca. Check out that girl's glasses. Luca's inventions never work right. She could probably see the backside of the moon with those. Give it a try, kid. Oh, it's you, Chrono. Chrono! Where have you been? No one wants to try the telepod. Well, how about you? It looks like fun! I'll watch while you try it out. Just hop onto the left pod. And... all systems on. Begin energy transfer. Energy transfer, Mega Man! Oh wow, that was great! God, imagine this was invented in real life now. Like, Elon Belon comes up with a fucking teleporter. I guess even her inventions have to work sometimes. So how was it? Want to try it again? It worked? I can't believe it! A thrilling display of science at its best, ladies and gentlemen. What a kick. I want to try it too. Huh? Hey, Chrono, how did you pick up a cutie like her? Hang on, Chrono, I'll be right there. I mean, do you see the spikes in his hair? If you look like Goku... Behold, ladies and gentlemen, as the visions of loveliness. Or as this vision of loveliness steps aboard the machine. That's right, that's what I meant to say. Don't worry, or don't go away, I'll be right back. Where am I inventing these words from? You're sure about this? There's still time to change your mind. No way, throw the switch! Okay, everyone, let's give her a great big hand when she reappears. All systems on. Energy transfer, Mega Man. This doesn't sound like good things are happening music. What's happening? My pendant, it's... Huh? Imagine how sick you would be after this. And how much you would have to throw up afterwards. Luca, where is she? Show's over, folks. Let's head along now. What's going on, Luca? Where is she? The way she disappeared couldn't have been the telepod. It was probably the motherboard. Did you install a Dark Rock Pro 2 heatsink? Yeah, but I got it on Amazon. The chat recommended it. The warp field seemed to be affected by her pendant. Chrono? Is that her over there? Sure looks like it, but how did she get way out here? Let's just get her out of here for now. This scene isn't in the original game. That's good, I like that though. What are we gonna do now? I'll tell you what we're gonna do now. Going in after her. Chrono. You're actually gonna do it? What a fine lad. Too much context? Fair enough. I mean, I like it because I know what's gonna happen, but I get where you're coming from. I do. Like I said, you know, you have to judge it on its own as a separate thing. And we'll all together find out if this is worth playing. Listen, I don't know where this machine is gonna send you, but we haven't any other choice. Won't they both be lost? This is our only hope. That pendant seems to be the key, so hang on to it, Chrono, and brace yourself. All systems on. Begin energy transfer. Power to full.
Roger. Roger.
More. Give me more power! Roger. Tuscany? Oh, this is where Chrono goes to Tuscany. Wow. There, we did it. I forgot about that meme. That was a good one. I'll follow you after I know what went wrong. Good luck, Chrono! The text obfuscator, right? That's such a fucking great theme. Like, it works on so many levels. It's just good, heroic music. Normally, you could spend a little bit of time grinding so you get the load sword. I realized how that sounded. But there's really no need to. It's very overpowered this early in the game, but it's helpful. It definitely helps, but you get it not too long from now anyway, so... So, chat, who's never played this, where are we? Where did we teleport to? Somewhere on the other side of the continent? Tuscany? New Jersey? Hoboken, New Jersey! Bespin? The planet Namek? That's pretty good. I wonder if Bulma's gonna be there. But yeah, I want to give a shout out to... So basically, Micro Center said it could take up to 3 days to repair my computer. And I just said, fuck that, because I think I know what the problem is. And I googled, like, tech support. And near-ish Micro Center, was this place that was open. And I went there. It's called PC Max Solutions. And the dude's name is Czech. Nicest fucking guy. Really good prices. This guy is legit, and he knew what Chrono Trigger was, and we talked video games for a while, and he knew where the energy tank was in Super Metroid. The one where you have to shoot the ceiling and wall jump up there. He said he used to get that when he was younger. But no, he's... really though, I went over there, and we opened it up, we tried all of his equipment, made sure that it wasn't the video card, made sure it wasn't the CPU, made sure it wasn't the sound card, you name it. And then eventually we arrived at, shit's fucked. But what shit is fucked? And the answer is, it was the motherboard. And that's when I went over to Micro Center, exchanged my old motherboard, crossed my fingers, prayed, and then Czech and I installed everything, got it working, and it was working, and it was a glorious moment. And that's when he saw my Lavos background, and he said, "Wait a minute, what's that from? That's a boss from a video game, something like that." And then I said, "That's Chrono Trigger." He goes, "Oh yeah, I played that." And then we talked about Frog and Magus, and we talked about the game for a while. And I was like, I gotta play it. I gotta stream it tonight. I was gonna stream it, like, next week. But I said, fuck it, I'm streaming it tonight. What a really cool dude. And again, he knows his shit. He knows his computers. Even more than me, and I feel like I'm a fucking expert by now. I'm not, but yeah. A Millennial Fair. Here? What are you talking about? It's the year 600, and the 21st king of Guardia reigns. So I may pronounce Guardia as Guardia, because there's an airport called the LaGuardia Airport in New York City, and I can't help it. We've been at war for years. When will it end? So... this is where the Millennial Fair was. It looks like we've gone back 400 years. Where am I? Are you stupid? This is the Kingdom of Guardia. We're battling Magus's army. You did know that, right? No. Lovely. We need more ignorant strangers around here.
Millennial Fair, what? Are you crazy? What nonsense?
What a relief. I finally found Queen Lean wandering up in the mountains. She must be glad to be home. The Magus's army destroyed Xenon Bridge, so the South Continent is inaccessible. Are you a stranger here too? I'm Toma the Explorer. If you're buying, I'll tell you a story. How about it? Sure. Cider, please. It's a beer. Thanks. That's about the missing queen. She disappeared while visiting that cathedral to the west and, well, beg your pardon, what? They found her? Oh, never mind. I was sure there was something fishy about that cathedral. One of those mysterious treasure chests. Oh, it's the box that's been in the family for centuries. This is the same house. It's soft-locked. It just froze. I went to open the box and it just froze. Hey, this'll be good. It'll be a bug-fixing stream, too, for the Chrono Trigger Plus thing. Vinny, you can't rewind back to the present. That's not how the Force works. They fly now?! Yeah, no, that's... it really did. It froze there. So, good thing I have... I'm Banta the Blacksmith. I'm forging a bell for the king to present to his beloved Queen Lean. I lost it when the queen disappeared. I just couldn't keep working on the bell. But now it's back to business as usual. You can make him work harder by walking into him. My husband wants a daughter who's as intelligent as she is beautiful. I don't know where that voice came from. You're gonna fight Magus's army? Wonderful, but remember to equip yourself with the weapons you buy. No window shoppers. What do you want? I like Chrono's like, yeah, ooh yeah, ooh yeah, ooh yeah. Thanks, see ya. Those revives are expensive. But also, Micro Center was great too, because they did not give me a hassle. Like, the board fucking blew, and I went in there, even though they couldn't fix the computer right away. When I went back to get a new motherboard, they were like, no problem. We understand, you know, what happened. I explained, and then they just said, here you go. No problem. So thank God for that. I was crossing my fingers that I wouldn't have to pay for another one. Oh dear, it looks like you could use some food and a place to rest. You might like to stick around for the organ recital. It's a real killer. People wouldn't know what to do with themselves in a truly peaceful world. My, what delicious, delightful-looking humans. We want nothing but world peace. Or a piece of the world, teehee. Didn't I have a shitty pun like this in my RPG? What was my shitty pun? Because I used those shitty puns from that. I had a specific one. It wasn't just irked. It was like, oh man. No, in my RPG that I definitely had a couple dumb it was praying. Yeah, come pray with us. P-R-E-Y. God, what the fuck is wrong with me? This bridge is being fixed because Magus's army trashed it, but until Sir Cyrus returns, we'll fight Magus's army tooth and nail. Is the Steam port of this game any good? I heard it was better now, because they apparently fixed some stuff that was really awful. Like, they fucked it up. They really fucked it up when they first released it, and then they released 3 patches. So... the UI is still a little rough. Vinny, I noticed you said the Pro Controller wouldn't work well with Steam. Why wouldn't it work with this emulator? This isn't an emulator, this is a Super Nintendo. To answer your question though, for real, it might. I could try it. I'll try it next time. I just, I had this one plugged in, and I guess it's, for me, it's like less hassle. It's less headache because I know this works, so I just stuck with it. Also, that tea was excellent. That pomegranate raspberry tea. It's cold now. It's cold now! Hang on a second. Also, Colin Trevorrow's script for the third of the Star Wars sequels was, released or leaked, I'm not really sure. And I kind of read through the highlights of it. It was called Duel of Fates. It was better. It was better, but it was heavily dependent on Carrie Fisher. And, it's kind of just unfortunate how things went, because I feel like it would have been a better movie. Honestly, I really do. Would it have been amazing? Maybe not. But Carrie passing had a lot to do with why things went tits up. So... No, it was... I think what happened was they just wrote a new script nearly from scratch, and they gave it to JJ. They went into panic mode between Carrie passing and the, you know, poor sales, etc., etc. But anyway, not gonna go back into it, but I think you could just find it. Shouldn't be hard to find if you want to read it for yourself, or, you know, read the highlights. It was interesting. Listen, I needed something to do last night, so I ended up playing Dragon Quest for like 3 hours, and then reading that, and then I went to bed, and I was like, oh my god, should have streamed. Wish I had my goddamn computer. But... wait, why can't I... dude, what... there's a shelter in here. I couldn't watch The Lighthouse last night. Oh, that was 1000 AD. Okay. So one of the cool things about the battle system in Chrono Trigger is that you have different techs that you can use, as you see, that are dependent on what's happening with the enemies on the battlefield. So if the enemies are together, then you can use one of your techs like Cyclone, which will, you know, get the enemies that are close together. I think this is like one of the... It's very simple, but it's an extremely effective turn-based combat RPG system. And I find it to be very engaging. No random battles. And there's also double and triple text depending on who's in your party. Very good combat system. Again, simple, but done really well. Activation needed. Windows is not activated on this device. Please click here to go to the activation page. Excuse me, what? Do I have to call Microsoft? Changing motherboards causes that? Is there a way to, you probably have to just go to a link? Okay. Shouldn't be that big of a deal, right? I have my Windows key. I still have everything. Alright. I wonder if my fucking VSTs for Fruity Loops are now deactivated too.
Halt, who goes there? Check out that hair. Where you from, son?
Are you one of Magus's troops?
Hardly, this kid would never have made the cut. Show us your stamp collection, son. Haha, now beat it, shrimp.
Stop that at once.
Queen Lean!
Show your manners. This is a friend of mine.
But there's something odd about him.
You refuse to obey my orders?
Oh, forgive me, milady. Please enter, sir.
Please pardon us. We revere our queen's guests.
I envy you whom the queen calls friend.
King Guardia the 21st is in the throne room.
Sir,
I understand that you are the one who saved my dear wife, the queen.
but can you tell me what happened?
Lean's acting rather odd. She seems to have lost her coral pin, which is something she guarded with her life. Forgive me, you must be tired. We can talk about this later. Oh! Please rest in the knight's quarters. Downstairs to the left. Xenon Bridge is our last line of defense. We must guard it with our lives. So you're the one who helped the queen. Talk to the maid if you need to rest. Oh, if only Sir Cyrus were here. You've heard of him, haven't you? No. You don't know of Sir Cyrus? From which land do you come? Or are you simply a fool? Long ago, a beast called Yakra lurked in the western forest, but after the cathedral was built, Yakra disappeared. We're thankful for that. Sir Cyrus was the commander of the knights. His mission was to protect the king and queen. He and a friend left on a journey 10 years ago. No one has heard from them since. What a relief. The queen's been found. Now we can concentrate on the war. Oh. Magus's troops are strangely quiet. Something's about to happen. Vin, thoughts on Chrono Cross? I've heard mixed things. There are definitely mixed things to say about Chrono Cross for sure. I've talked about it a couple times, including earlier, but I'll sum it up and say that I think it's a great game. If it didn't have the words Chrono in it, the Queen awaits. Oh, not yet, hang on. If it was a separate game entirely, that would be fine. it has enough to do with Chrono Trigger that I'm interested in it, but as a standalone game, it's also really great. But there's some really shitty pacing issues in that game that make me not want to replay it too often. But the music's great, some of the characters are great, you know, the ones that have development. All three of them.
What do you want? Get out of my face!
Just between us, the Chancellor's been acting very strange lately. He's been sneaking out at night. Speaking of nutcases, I haven't seen that Queen's Guard, that frog thing, recently. Heard a spell turn him into a frog. You believe that? I think he's a spy. People say the Chancellor's gone crazy, but I don't believe it. The Chancellor's a decent man. Why, he goes to the cathedral every day. What is going on at this cathedral? Opinions on Chrono Continuum. Man, I wish that dude finished it. It would have been so much better. But yeah, no, yeah, Chrono Cross is definitely worth playing, but I never really would say it's like a full sequel. It's good, though. Some people might not like it, but... And the battle system is weird as fuck, but I kind of love it. Once you figure it out, it's great. So... I have mixed feelings, but mostly positive. The Queen married into the family 10 years ago. She still looks so youthful. In fact, she looks even younger now than on her wedding day. You saved our Queen? You don't look that tough. Ah, there you are. Please leave us. I need to talk to this individual. Certainly, Your Highness. Come nearer, sir. Fooled you, didn't I, Chrono? It's me! But everyone keeps calling me lean. No. I'm so relieved you're here. We barely know each other, but somehow I knew you'd come for me. Thank you, Chrono. That's sweet. With the music, it's extra sweet. Something's wrong. What's happening? Feels like I'm being torn apart. Help me, Chrono. I'm scared. Please, Chrono, help! Has she dismissed you already? You were polite, of course. You didn't do anything funny, did you? Well, yes. We can't let this juicy tidbit out of the castle. Did you notice anything odd? Oh, yeah, she's cheating on the king with this random dude. Juicy tidbit. You didn't notice anything odd about the queen, did you? Yes. Just as I thought, she claims she's not lean. There's something different about her. Don't mention this to anyone. I'm so tired of the gossip around here. I like that dude. Chrono! That's far enough, weirdo. What business do you have here? I need to talk to that guy! You know the man who saved our queen? Saved the queen? I think this is different. Originally, Luca is just in the castle, I think. This makes much more sense that they wouldn't, like, immediately let her through. Yes, in fact, if it wasn't for my help, the queen would still be lost. Isn't that right, Chrono? Is that so? Our apologies, then. Can't be too careful with all the war. Anyway, Chrono, you remember that girl from before? Where is she now? Gone? What do you mean she's gone? It's just as I thought. knew I recognized her. And this looks almost identical to the castle from our lands, that's what I mean. Pretty good, I guess. I bet they mistook that girl for her for the queen! You see, she's a member of the royal family on our lands. Okay. She's Princess Nadia. Ma'am? You're trying to say you've misplaced a princess from your lands? You picked a bad time to lose a princess, what with the war against the Magus and all. The Magus. It's okay, Sir Knights. He and I are her escorts. We'll find her and bring her back to where she belongs, won't we, Sir Chrono? Come now, Sir Chrono. We need to come up with a plan and search and find our missing princess. Marl, that is Princess Nadia, is a descendant of Queen Leene. I like the Magus, like the Pink Floyd. Queen Leene has been kidnapped. As I recall, someone was supposed to have saved her, but history has been changed. Marl looks so much like Leene that they probably called off their search when she appeared here. But if the real queen is killed... Marl will simply disappear. There might still be time. If we can save Leene, history as we know it should remain unchanged. Something must happen to the queen in this era. As a result, Princess Nadia ceases to exist. Nadia, Nadia, don't know. Hurry, we have to find the real queen. This dining room is for us soldiers. Feel free to grab a bite. I'm hungry. Here's your food. Alright. This is great. The chef's food is great. I give it 3 stars. Magus's troops had better watch out for us. So you saved Queen Leene. This place is a mini war zone.
This is no place for kids. Wait, maybe you'd know. What is this ice cream stuff that Queen Leene wants so badly?
Got 1 ether. Where's supper? Oh, Captain, I'm sorry. Just slide into my chair, please. We're fighting a war out there. Can't you even keep us fed?
What are you fussing about? You're not the only ones who fighting out there.
Hey, I don't have time for this. Just feed my men, okay?
Such a trap. I decide who's going to get fed and when.
The Knight Captain is normally very kind. The chef just rubs him the wrong way. The Knight Captain is trying hard to fill the shoes of his predecessor, Sir Cyrus, commander of the Knights.
That fool. He thinks he's the boss.
Also, chat, I think I have, I think I understand why the computer problems happened. Which is, I honked at a seagull. And that was, like, a couple hours later, my computer, stopped working. This is what the fans look like now. They do some cool things. It's a lot more subtle, like, it's not, like, balls in your face, you know? It's just like, the colors, they go from the bottom to the top. So you'll see the color go from the bottom fan, it'll go all the way up to the top fan. It's kind of cool. It's nice. Why? Gives it more power. How much did they cost? That was part of the case. They just came with the case. And this case was the right size for my desk. So it was just so happened that they had 3 fans already installed. Case was $3,000? Oh, no. The case was, I think, like... How much was the case? No, I think it was like 80. Corsair 220T. Let's see. Real quick. Oh, 109? 110 bucks. Not cheap, but it's good. Like I said, I wanted to do it right. I didn't want to fuck around with not good computer stuff. I was very happy to get this case, because it's just so convenient. It's got like a back panel where you can mount your SSDs. It's got the fans built in. It's got good cable management. You have to see how clean my case is in terms of cables. It's the first time in my life that my case isn't a goddamn mess. It does have a basement, actually, yeah. Vinny just found it online for about 1/3 of that. Really? Right? Kind of wondering how much I got, how much I paid for it at Micro Center, because I don't think it was 110. I don't know. What about CD, DVD drives? Nope. I have an external, if I need it. I don't need them. Usually don't need them. Dude, I just found a place that will give you $80 to use that case. Oh, shit. Anyway, Luca is a fun party member. Luca is the best, and she has a gun. So, just think about that for a minute. You know what else you should think about? Why do they sell guns in 600 AD? I'm not gonna buy it. It only does 1 more damage, and it's 800. Get her a helmet, though. Why do they have a teleporter in 1000 AD? Good point. Good point. Vinny, are you sticking with this version the whole way through? For better or worse, yes. But so far, I've enjoyed it. Oh dear, it looks like you could use some food and a place to rest. What did you find? A hairpin. That's Guardia's royal crest! They have Robertsons. Chat. Not that I needed to say that. Chat probably noticed that. Like that, on a heartbeat. But yeah. True story is, though, when I was a kid, I played this on a CRT TV that was semi-blurry. I had no idea. Never even noticed. It was only like, you know, 15 years later when I first emulated the game that I was like, wait a minute! Well, this fight is gonna take a while, so, hey, check this out.
Nice job, Kermit. Thank you. Nice job, Kermit. Thank you. Nice job, Kermit. Thank you. Man, that was weird.
These damn slow spells. Look at how long it's taking. God damn it! That was right after he sings Once in a Lifetime. Yep. You can see he's in the big suit. Kermit's still in the big suit.
Letting the days go by.
What's your favorite non-main Muppet? Well, keep in mind, I'm not... My memory of Muppet is not as amazing as it used to be. You know, when I was a kid, I was a big Muppet fan. Now, I couldn't even remember. I always liked Scooter. Statler and Waldorf are amazing. Beaker's always fun. I mean, Fozzie's my favorite, but... Lower thine guard, and thou art allowing the enemy in. Thou art here to save the queen? The lair is deep within. Will thee accompany me? A frog? Chrono, it's a talking frog! I hate frogs! My guise doth not incur thy trust. Very well, do as thee please. But I shall save the queen. Wait. You don't seem like a bad, person-frog thing. I mean... Chrono, what should we do? Go with the frog. Thank you! I'll just have to handle it. I mean, deal with him. What's your name? Frog. Frog will do. Alright. Nice to meet you, Frog. Mayhap a hidden door lurks nigh. Let us search the environs. Name him Bungie? You do not disrespect my frog like that. Look at how happy he is in his picture. Oh yeah, Chrono can play the organ perfectly. Thank you! It was 3 notes. No, there was like a chord. No, it was a good chord that he played. Alright, never mind. Yeah, I don't know a lot of chords on... Well, I do. No, never mind. Yeah. A little bit. I have very rudimentary knowledge of keyboard. Very, very little tiny bit. Piano. Why does it say lightning and fire next to your names? Are you Pokemon? They have, like, kind of innate elemental... stuff. They have innate elemental midichlorians. So they're Pokemon, yeah. Again, this is where paying attention to the battlefield. You can do stuff like that, so Luca and Chrono both take their turn. That's a bit overkill, but you get to do that. Vinny, you should get some Chrono Trigger emotes. I think we had a Vine Chrono at one point, but it was only ever really useful for one thing, which was Chrono Trigger. Have you ever considered speedrunning a game? Which game would you speedrun? Probably Mario World or Zelda 2, but probably Mario World. I don't think I'd have patience to speedrun a game that would take more than 10 minutes to beat.
Hey, what's with the disguise? No need for them here.
It's almost my shift. I hate pretending to be a human. It's so repulsive. The ones we ate recently weren't so bad. Those 2 soldiers we caught looked rather plump and juicy.
Doc was so smart. His plan to capture the Chancellor and take his place worked perfectly. Now the Queen's captive, and the castle's in an uproar. This is rich.
I'll look in on Magus' statue before my shift.
Vinny, would you say RPG is your favorite type of game? No, kind of far from it. I like RPGs, but you notice I haven't played very many over the years until Dragon Quest XI. They also can be really tough to get into, and I can lose interest in them pretty quickly. I like action-adventure games and Metroidvanias and shooters. Probably the best. I have played a ton, but mostly from, like, 1990 to 2002. I've played RPGs, like, after that, almost nothing. There is no need for you to come rescue me. The Master Yakra is very kind. I've decided to stay here. Now, why don't you make yourselves at home, too? Are you here to save Queen Lean? Oh, what a relief. How nice of you to come. I'm sure Yakra will be just as pleased. Why not rest in here until he's available?
Oh, dearest Magus, your flashing eyes like stars, and flowing hair like waves atop the sea. No sad, sunny day nor any frightful bright place can get us down. As long as you're near, there's nothing to fear. Here's to my sweet Satan. Magus, oh Magus, our hero, Magus.
And no, I don't say it Magus. It just does not... I can't. In my head, it was always Magus since I was a kid. Rhymes with maggots. It's Magus. I can't do Magus. It's so weird, Magus. +2 speed. Here's to my sweet Satan, the one whose little tool shed gave me 666. It's just Led Zeppelin backwards, who would have known? Whomst would have thoomst. Don't be in such a hurry, enjoy yourselves first. Oh, look at what Frog can do. Frog can slurp and give allies HP. Isn't that nice? It's just like a little frog kiss, and then you get your HP back. I don't think for sure that that would actually work. But I'm not here to argue against video game logic. Also, I'm going to the fucking Game Awards in New York. I decided to do it. I don't think I'll meet Reggie, but I'm gonna go. There was like a meet Reggie package where you could spend an extra like it was like $25 or so to go, which is great. There's like a New York Game Award show. It's small. Just seems like a nice thing to do. It's gonna be soon. But in order to have a meet and greet with Reg, you have to spend the extra dough, and it was sold out. So I wouldn't have done it anyway. But hey, maybe I'll see him, and maybe I'll get a chance to say, "Hey, Reg, I'm that guy that you one time tried to take down my channel." Oh, you're the corruption guy. Reggie, please, where's Mother 4? Better armor. Found the secret Naga at Bromide.
Hey, everyone, humans! Oh, they're after the bromide! Get 'em!
I don't know how to pronounce it. Probably am saying that word wrong, as I do every time I play this game. Really? Didn't... Damn it. Really? You were just out of range? Yeah, even the sound effects in this game are extremely satisfying and nostalgic to me. And Chrono, his main move is spin! So of course I love this game. How could I not? A bromide is a chemical compound containing a bromide ion or ligand. Apparently it's an old-timey term for a picture. Okay. I know about the Mother 4 fan game that's called Oddity. I've talked about it on stream a couple times. Like I said, if it's good, I'll look into it when it comes out. Hey Vinny, I used to work for Nintendo and had the chance to meet Reggie. It was nice, but one thing I was told while working there was not to bring up Mother 4 while talking to Reggie, as he got pretty annoyed being pestered about it. Imagine him getting... Yeah, of course, I would get annoyed too. I mean, I'm sure he got it so many times, all the time, and had no power over it whatsoever. You mean Mother 3, or did you say that? Not to bring up Mother 3 when talking to Red. Right, okay, maybe I said that wrong, but still, yeah. Inside this building, there's a room dedicated to maggots. Heard there's something about a treasure in there. You're humans? They're hiding the queen in the back. Please rescue her. Someone said I wouldn't mention it, but I would show up to work dressed as Lucas. Hey Vinny, I used to work at LucasArts and was told not to bring up McClunky around George Lucas because he would get pretty annoyed about it. Hey Vinny, I used to work at Vinesauce and I met Vinny and it was nice, but I was told not to bring up spin around him because he would get pretty annoyed by it. This just became a template. Slime girls, no problem. Spin? How dare you? Bees? Sure. Granddad? That's not my meme, so I'm immune to it. DMC2? I already did it. Save that. I might get another one. Another shelter. I'll use it. Cyberpunk delay. I want to talk about that for a second. So, Cyberpunk was delayed from April to, what, September or August? I'm fine with that. That gives me more chance to play Final Fantasy VII and Animal Crossing and Trials of Mana and Resident Evil 3. It's September. However, for people that are saying that this is good because then the employees don't have to work as hard, apparently this is going to be like a several-month-long crunch. Do you remember? So, it's unfortunate to hear that. On a personal, selfish level, I'm fine with the delay just because there's so much other shit coming out, and I know Final Fantasy VII got delayed as well, but this still gives me a lot of time to play those games, to really not rush through them, and then when Cyberpunk comes out, instead of it being like a maybe I'll check it out, it will be a yes, I will check it out. Because, as you know, as much as I'm interested in that game, it's not on my... It wasn't on my top most anticipated titles list, and I really think it looks cool and all, but I'm happy that it's coming out in a different time. I do hope that they can, you know, work and actually function like human beings and not crunch to the point where they're getting themselves sick. I don't want that for them or anyone really, but I do think the extra time in development is a good thing for most games. I think, like Shigeru Miyamoto said, bippity boppity, give me the hoppity. He said, a delayed game is eventually good, but a bad game is bad forever. But that's not true entirely because we now have DLC and patches. So... You know what he said? He said, game come out soon, bad! Game come out later, good! That's what he said. In those words, in that voice. No, stop it. I said you can't. Huh? I'll say this. You know what you're doing. Duke Nukem was an oddity because it was passed around between groups like a communal toilet paper. Wow, that's an excellent way to put that is such a good way to say that. Chat member, holy fuck. Yeah, Duke Nukem got passed around. That's a different story entirely. Duke Nukem was in development too long, and it got reset several times, and no one knew what the fuck to do with it. Clearly, they never figured out what to do with it. Someone said, but first impressions matter a lot. Remember cats? Also, No Man's Sky is good now, but it still can't shake the stigma. Every time I bring up No Man's Sky, it still is shit on. However, it's sold really well, and is probably one of the most played games on Steam. So, it still has a stigma. People still dislike Sean Murray because of the lies and all the stuff that happened. Again, I direct you to the Internet Historian video about it because it was very interesting. But, yeah, it probably still gets a lot of hate. There's probably a lot of shit that went wrong because of that. Where if the game was a $20 game with a little bit more time, and they didn't make so many promises, I feel like it would have been a nice, like, oh, that's cool, this game is cool. Like, it's not amazing, but it's cool, and it's $20, so yeah, I'll check it out. It has potential. But, it's, yeah, the initial impression was really bad. I mean, I returned it. I played 2 hours of it. I hated it. I thought that game was garbage. But, I'm very happy that it's, a game that I could go back to every now and then when it gets updates. Because it's cool, and it has, you know, it has some cool stuff in it. But yeah, first impressions, man. You know what? Anytime I ever stream that game, there's always like a handful to a dozen people in chat saying, Vinny, why are you playing this fucking hack trash? Still. And then it becomes my fault? It's like, wait a minute, I'm the wrong guy. But, that and, what's the other one? Anthem? I think Anthem is a pretty good example of a game that gets a lot of shit. And you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. I've got 170 hours in it. No, I don't. Fuck that game. No, Anthem is garbage, and will probably remain garbage, and even if it gets updates, will continue to be garbage. But there's no passion for that game. That game didn't come from a place of passion. That game came from a place of money. That no one, you know what I mean? Like, maybe someone on the team was passionate about it, but everything I know about that game, and again, I'm generalizing, I'm making stupid statements to be funny, but the truth is, everything I know about that game is EA wanted something that they could turn into a service and keep monetizing, and also kind of capitalize on trends, and it ended up being this really bland game with no content that was, like, really shitty from the start. And of course, it's EA, so, you know, that's an extra thing. Like, if EA publishes a game like Jedi Fallen Order, and it's good, people will be like, alright, it's EA, but the game is good. If they make a game that's shitty, and has a lot of microtransactions... Battlefront 2. It's good now. I like it. I play it every now and then. I think it was, for $12, it was a good purchase. And, that said, every time I bring it up, chat, you just look at chat. You don't, I don't even need to say anything. Someone put, good in quotations, for, as an example. Like, it, and that's fine, you can hate it if you want, that makes sense to me, but, they fucked that game up so bad, and it has the EA curse already, that I feel like a game like that was always gonna have an uphill battle with reputation. Even with all the goodwill of Star Wars, which is now turned into bad will. Mostly. Thank God for that baby Yoda, huh? So, yeah, first impression is super important. And also, you know, promises, too. Battlefront 2, it, like, has the same name of one of the best Star Wars games that people love. It's a fan favorite, it's a legitimately great game. And they went ahead and named it Battlefront 2. And then they released it monetized with missing content. Trash! Prepare yourself, Queen Lean. Someone said, no, it isn't, Vinny. What? Specifically? I made like 4 points. You can't just say, no, it isn't. You have to be specific. Someone said it's still pay to win. It's not, though. Real quick. It's not. It's you buy skins. But all the powers where you win, that you unlock that, so it's not pay to win. It's grind to win. Yes. Much more accurate. Okay. You! How did you get in here? Frog. Your Majesty, stand back and allow us the honor. Be careful.
It's useless to fight. No one will leave here alive. Stupid frog. It's time you jumped off this mortal coil. True form change!
Reverts to Yakra. Ah. Also the no it isn't Vinny was, Vinny, Battlefront isn't good. So they played the game and they don't like it, and so it's bad. That's fine. Yeah, sure. But like I said, yes, that's the thing that's still happening. That no matter what, that game will now have an uphill battle to win over people because they fucked it up so bad. And that's okay. EA doesn't really deserve the benefit of the doubt. They've built up a lot of negativity over the years, and they tried real hard to, like, scum people over in the most advanced way possible. Imagine if Battlefront 2 caught on with the rest of the industry and wasn't shut down. Oh my god, Frog is almost dead. Do not hurt the frog. Do not hurt the frog. Okay, we're good. Frog can slurp. I don't know if you caught that, but Frog can actually do some slurping on Frog. Someone said, I don't get why people's trust with video games seems astronomically harder than any other entertainment medium. I think that's just kind of homogenizing now. Like, look at the way people react to movies these days, like for big franchises. But, you're right, but video games still aren't taken seriously. They've been an art form that's been around for 50 years or so. And you still have politicians making their running point on the fact that video games bad and cause violence. Like, it's not even really respected. Like, there's still a stigma about, oh, you play video games. Oh, okay. Like, yeah, so what? It's the most fucking popular form of entertainment in the world. Highest grossing. Highest grossing. I don't know. Anyway, chat, don't worry about it. Let's not get angry. We're here to have fun with Chrono Trigger, and I'm talking about incendiary, moist topics full of vitriol and venom. I didn't mean to do that. I just wanted to talk some shit for a little while. Chrono Trigger is my happy place. I can't believe I just said that out loud. Wow. I feel like a turd. But yeah, I just love this game enough that... Let's continue the game. Shall we? You came to rescue me. Thank you, Frog. The king awaits. Let us return to the castle. I thank thee, Chrono and Luca. Yes, thank you so much. Please join us.
Oh, thank you! That monster stuffed me in there! Oh. Oh, your highness, as you can see, I am undamaged!
Someone in chat said, but this game looks so old, though. Ugh. That's an amazing comment. You had me worried, Lean.
That no good Yakra impersonating me and kidnapping the queen. We must create a criminal justice system in this kingdom to do away with such fiends.
I failed to protect Queen Lean. I hath disgraced thee. Frog.
That no good Yakra impersonating me and kidnapping the queen, right? Yep.
Your timing was perfect. Who knows what would have happened had you not saved me. By the way, where is the girl whom is mistaken for me? Oh yeah, I forgot all about Princess Nadia. Chrono, where did Princess Nadia disappear? She still may be there. Thank you, Chrono. But who was that girl we found in the canyon? It rhymes with stadia? Oh no. Oh, this is the king's bedchamber. But, yeah, for people that are wondering why I'm streaming this again and not playing something like, one of the many hundreds of requests I get, I just felt like I needed a little bit of familiarity, and I've been thinking about the game so much, and hearing music while I'm doing, like, Buru, and a Chrono Trigger song comes up, I couldn't help myself. I have to do some Chrono Trigger. Yeah. But, you know, there will be, when I'm done with Opposing Force and Kirby Superstar, I have another game that I'll be starting as well. Huh? What happened? Princess Nadia. Fuck. Chrono. It was awful. I can't recall it all. I was somewhere cold, dark, and lonely. Is that what it's like to die? Welcome back, Princess Nadia. You risked your life to help me too? Princess Nadia. Uh-oh. I guess you guys figured it out, huh? Sorry, Chrono, I didn't mean to deceive you. I'm Princess Nadia. My father's King Guardia, the 33rd. I really enjoyed being with you at the fair, but if you had known my identity... Chrono, you wouldn't have shown me around the fair, right? Wrong. Oh, Chrono, that's why I like you. The real queen's safe, right? Let's go home, Chrono. Vinny, have you considered getting a small animal friend like a hamster or a lizard? That thing would be drowned by accident with no water in a week. Like, I don't know how it would happen. It would just happen. The vet would be like, I'm sorry to say this, Mr. Sauce, but your hamster drowned. I'm like, but there was no water. I know. That's what's so weird about it. That's why I should get a fish instead. Fish can't drown. Wow, you could be Lean's twin. Thank goodness you're safe. You may resemble Lean, but you sure don't act like her. Anyway, you've really helped me. Let me know how I can repay you. You're the wheel? You're the real Queen Lean, huh? You really could be my twin. Well, you two better get along, or I'll be in big trouble. I'll keep my fingers crossed. Excuse me? Never mind. I guess it's time to go. Are you the wheel wabbit? Was a fault of mine which endangered the queen. I shall depart for good. Eek! Indeed, your resemblance to the queen is uncanny. Chrono, you hath potential to be a good swordsman. Froggy, you weren't such a bad guy either. You can come and go as you please from now on. You sure were lucky defeating Yakra and all. Lean's presence always brightens things up. This ought to relieve the king. Okay, I'm gonna be stopping around here. That's like the best first arc to stop at. Do Kirby in a little bit. For those wondering, yes, this game... like someone said, Vinny, what do you think is the perfect video game? And it's not this, but I would say this game has some of the best pacing of any RPG I've ever played. Every plot point moves very, very nicely into the other. And, it's especially good for streaming. Like, because the way I stream is like 2 hours for one game. And that definitely lends itself to the way the story's told in this game. You never really need to grind either, since all the battles are scripted. Yeah, it feels so far like the difficulty's about the same as usual. Except for Gato. But, yeah, minimal grinding. And... yeah, there's always cool stuff that happens around pretty much every corner. So, I hope you stick with the stream. I hope, this is something that interests you to the point where you watch more of it. Did you see those sprites? That's new. Look, Luca's helmet's off. Marl is sleeping. I think they just... is that new? It's cool. Those have been there before. Those were always there. That's not in the original. Vinny, it was Japes. Vinny, it was not Japes. Vinny, it was Japes. Was that in the DS version? Or not the Super Nintendo version? Either they're not new or they're from the DS version. They were there since the beginning, you dump. See, now I have to find out. Maybe it was there. And now that I'm playing a slightly different version of this, and my memory is kind of garbage, even though I played this game over a dozen times, I can't help but wonder, like, every little thing that I don't recognize right away, I'm gonna, like, is that new? Vinny, why didn't you do the DS version? It has extra stuff. Well, this is extra stuff. This is Chrono Trigger Plus. This has got a lot of extra stuff. That's why I'm streaming it. So I can, do all the extra stuff and cut content. And see if it's any good. The, DS version has some pretty good extra stuff, and then there's the gladiator stuff with the monsters, which I don't really like all that much. How do we get home? Your Highness, Princess, we, please, call me Marl. Well then, Marl, observe. Wow. Luca, you're amazing. Ain't it the truth? Oh, I mean... enough with the false modesty. You have a real gift. I would trade my royal ancestry for your genius in a heartbeat. Well, if you say so. Anyway, I call this thing a gate. Kind of like a portal that takes you to the same location in a different era. Gates are very unstable, so I use the principle behind my telepod device to create a gate key, which I have, by the way. It was a keychain of mine that I had for a while, but then it broke off the chain, and now I just have the gate key without the keychain part. Now we can use them as we please. But why did this gate suddenly appear? Either the telepod had something to do with it, or something else made it. This is getting pretty weird. Let's at least head back to our own time. Alright. Coming, Chrono? So weird. Whew, we're back. Chrono, Luca, why don't you come home with me to the castle? I'd like you to come over for dinner. Sorry for putting you through all that, Marl. Are you joking? That's the most fun I've had in months. I had some new friends too now. Chrono, be a gentleman and take her home. I've got some work to do. See you soon, Luca. Will you escort me home, Chrono? Vinny, I checked the spritersresource.com and it does have sprites of Chrono, Marl, Luca that resemble the sleeping sprites shown in this game. Thank you for the confirmation. Yeah, I guess my bullshit memory I just thought that it was new. There were others in chat that thought it was new too, so I guess I influenced you. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, very strange. You unwillingly created... Vinny unwillingly created his own Mandela effect. Well, whatever the case, thank you for watching. We're back, I'm back, it's back. It's good to be playing this game. I look forward to the new content, but even more than that, I just look forward to the whole playthrough. There's a lot of great stuff in this game, and I'm looking forward to Zeal in particular, but mostly just the friends we'll make along the way. I'm sorry. Okay, well, thanks for watching Chrono Trigger Part 1. I hope to do more of this next week. Alright, we're gonna take a quick break. So stick around, and a little Kirby Superstar Ultra up next. Brab.
And complacent, and you about the same, but still I wanna get it on with you tonight. When I was a little boy, I lay down in the grass. I'm sure you feel the same if I can fuck you here tonight. But I'm never as tired as when I'm waking up. No, I'm never as tired as when I'm waking up. But it feels like I'm in love again. No, it feels like I'm in love again. Though it feels like I'm in love again with what you do. If we made it happen, I'm sure what we would do. We'd run outside and fuck someone to show it didn't mean a thing. Seems it could be simple if I could just grow up. Never gonna get it now, 'cause I'll never grow. But I'm never as tired as when I'm waking up. No, I'm never as tired as when I'm waking up. And it feels like
LCD sound system. Never as tired as when I'm waking up. Didn't realize how much that dude sounds like a young David Gilmour from Pink Floyd. But he does, especially on the early stuff that they did.